Minecraft may contain nuts. Don't swallow them accidentally. Ah, yes. Don't almost swallow those nuts. Indeed. Indeed. But welcome to day 11 of Farlands Are Bust Today. 10-year anniversary-a-thon. Extravaganza Orama 2021. Raising money for the CDC Foundation to crush COVID. We are up to $3,512. And can you hear that cat meowing in the background? This is what he do. This is what he do. Beepers. Beepers.
Where are you from?
Night 97M. Thank you for 11 months.
Great.
On day 11.
11 months of luxurious bathing in this fancy tub.
Very fancy. Very fancy tub. Sub-tub. Much appreciated. You heard it? Yeah, now imagine that at 3 a.m. Papers! Papers! Alright, whatever. He doesn't want attention. He just wants to seek attention. Doesn't actually want anything. He wouldn't know what to do with it if he got it. Alright. Speaking of animal noises, you got your woofs ready? You got your woofs ready? Because here we go. Hey, there it is. That wasn't awkward or anything. Thanks, Wolfie. And now we can officially begin this day. This day of Far Lands Are Busting. Towards the Far Lands to the west here in Minecraft Beta 173. Murder that pig! You gotta step up your game, Wolfie. Can't have this waiting around for 20 seconds to start this. It's not even an episode anymore. It's a live stream. It's live, everybody. Oh yeah, I should not have eaten that bread. That was a bad choice. But hello, hi everybody. How are you? Do I have the written consent to use this Minecraft imagery? Well, not according to YouTube. I don't have the written consent to be able to have this Minecraft music in the background because 2 of the Farlands Are Bust Today videos that are up on YouTube still have a content ID match on them, despite the fact that I've disputed them. The alleged claimant is not releasing them because they, of course, have 30 days to decide whether or not they want the ad revenue or not. So that's fun. That's fun. That's fun indeed. That is very humorous, though. Spoilers. It was on the actual, like, the Twitch gaming. Look at these flowers growing underneath ice. On the actual Twitch gaming channel. I guess for BlizzCon? Or something? Go careful of it! Oh! Did you end up down there? You most certainly did! This sheep is trying to murder me! This is Sparta! Now I'm confused. Hold on, I gotta get Wolfie back. There he is. He's fine. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, that pig was dry. So yes, they had a live performance on twitch.com or twitch.tv/twitchgaming, an official Twitch channel. They had Metallica playing live, which, whew, what a choice, first of all. But then Twitch's own copyright content ID system flagged the live stream, the copywritten music being played by Metallica on the live stream, and replaced it with generic like 8-bit chiptunes, which I mean I didn't realize that they're doing that live. I didn't realize that they did that to live channels. I thought that it was really only VODs. I thought it was Twitch's call to replace it. No, it was live. I don't know. I haven't, like, I read the articles. Yeah, big improvement. Early in the morning. I don't know if any new news came out about it, or like Twitch had a statement about it or not. I am, after all, not remotely responsible for journalism. I think Twitch injected that audio. Right. Twitch did. During the live broadcast of Metallica playing live. Like on a one case basis. All right, you'll have to maybe explain if anything new came out of it. Anyway, I found that to be humorous. Like, no, like this literally just happened. It's funny because Metallica, for those of you who weren't born yet, was very gung-ho about copyright ownership against Napster, and they testified before Congress against Napster, and a lot of the current environment of digital copyright law is due in a lot of part to their lobbying of the actual band Metallica. So it's that there's an extra little bit of irony on top of the layer of all the Twitch copyright stuff that we've been having to deal with, and Twitch has been kind of shrugging off, and then it actually happening to them with their own system, is that it also happened to Metallica. So very amusing things. Very amusing indeed. No, Metallica sucks. They can go suck an egg. So that was fun news to wake up to. Whoop.
At this time of year, at this time of day,
Lorgon!
in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Lorgon111 is raiding on the 11th day of FLoB-A-Thon-A-Day. Hello, Lorgon. I would be remiss, and Cone would be upset, if I didn't ask if you're not still doing anything. I'm sure everybody would love to hear you in a call. Or at any point in the FLoB-A-Day future over the next 2 weeks as well. But thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Lorgon sees! The original FLoB-A-Thon co-host. You can open up Discord and by all means take a break. Here, I'll start. There, I sent a Discord message just so that our chat rises back up to the top of the chat window. Take a break. There we go, friends. Sounds good. Is this really Kurt, right? I'm just very my biggest problem with like booking guests is that I'm myself am not on any sort of schedule. So it feels very inauthentic for me to be like, "Hey, would you like to be on FLoB-A-Thon?" to somebody and then being like, "Sure, when?" and then me going, "I don't know." I have no plan as to what's going on. So that's my excuse. Just make a note on my Christmas map. Any closer to a plan for the girlfriend stream? No, I said like this weekend, like tomorrow or Monday. Probably Monday. But could be tomorrow. I don't know, it depends on... Again, I have no schedule, no plans. But yes. And then she also said... She came up with another, like, charity incentive. I can just make this elevated hidey hole real quick. If during, or before, I suppose, the girlfriend stream, if we reach our $4,200 goal, which is only $800 away, mind you, or wait, $700 away, mind you, if we reach the goal, she'll shave something into my head, like a Indeed, or like a wolfie head. Like you might notice that my hair is grown quite a bit, because she wants to do that. So there! She'll do that live on stream! I mean, I'm not gonna like walk around in public with it. That's just, but I, you know, the girlfriend is a good influence, I say. Ooh, look at this landscape coming up here. How's Wolfie? Wolfie's fine. Wolfie's fine. Dramatic. Dramatic. Ooh. Look at that. What, shaving a compass? That points west. That's an idea. Just keep in mind, I don't have that much hair. There's nothing up here to work with. It's gonna have to be on the back or the sides. Shave it into the beard. Ah, that won't be happening. She actually likes the beard. So, ooh, spoken noises. And even then, I don't think there's much more area to work with on the beard. Alright, alright. Let me get out of this dense St. Louis sideburns. Why is that so funny to me? Oh boy. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. I can do this. Minecraft. Ooh. How is it going?
It's going well.
It's going well. You're just Lorgon now? Lorgon111? Dr. Brian Lorgon111?
They're all good titles, honestly.
In living stereo, everybody.
That's right. Surround sound. Should I move my head around near the mic and you'll hear me at different volume levels? It's
Yes.
sound great.
What was that called? I remember in Windows XP there was like a very this is new technology, and that like simulated surround sound.
Oh my goodness.
And like to test it, it like made like a bee sound like it was flying around your head. What was that called, everybody? Not Dolby, but it was like a it might have honestly been like with our cheap Dell computer. It might have been like the Sound Blaster sound card demo or something. Honestly,
but yeah, it's one of those things.
Lorgon,
when you're wearing
Lorgon.
headphones,
Kurt
especially
needs
or
more
whatever, like
Lorgon.
stereo sound, you can hear from the left to the right or whatever. But it amuses me, and I'm victim to it as well. Like in a game like Minecraft, where you can hear out of the left and the right, and you're like trying to find a
Brian
dungeon when you're
needs some
caving or
torches.
whatever, and you're like, I think they're down for me. I think I hear them down.
oh yeah, up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's particularly difficult with Minecraft, I feel.
Indeed.
Everybody's playing the torches alerts.
Indeed. Torches.
So it's a bit over. Your voice is overlapping your own voice.
That's oh, am I saying Minecraft whenever it's the 111 alert?
Yeah, if it's 111, it's Minecraft Ride the Pig. At 200, it's torches.
Oh, I see. I did not realize that both of them were there. I'd heard the Minecraft Ride the Pig with 111 at some point recently. But yeah, I've only lurked. I think I might have been in your chat briefly in like one of the streams at the beginning. But yeah, only lurked a couple of times since. So how is things going so far in this FLoB-A-Thon?
Things are going as they do in FLoB.
You're walking.
I'm walking more than I've ever walked in a consistent day-to-day matter. Which,
well, congratulations for that.
Yes, I'm still deciding if it's a good thing. Or if it's like, no, I'm sick of it, everybody. But no, I'm interested in seeing, since we kind of did just press F3 when the terrain jitter doubled the last time. So it's kind of like, oh, it's only been, I don't know how many months since we've done that. The number won't be that different. Hopefully with this whole month, I don't know what we'll be at, but hopefully it's a much more impressive number.
Indeed. Well, yeah, I think we decided, I've been watching you since like episode 7 or episode 10 of your Minecraft series. And here we are 10 years later, and I did not expect that you would still be doing this, and you probably did not expect that you'd still be doing this.
No, not at all.
But it's amazing and crazy and wonderful.
Indeed.
But yeah, someone just had reminded me on Twitter that apparently I just had my 10-year YouTube anniversary, and I think so yours must be just about the same time, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, episode 1 went up on March 6th. So that's when this is going to end. That's when I'm going to press F3. So yeah, you definitely started just a little bit before me.
Indeed. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I think February 19th.
Ah, happy 10-year anniversary.
Thank you.
How's that?
I chose to celebrate in the usual fashion, which was by doing nothing to acknowledge it.
Yes. That's the best thing to do.
I was aware that it was coming up and put a note on my calendar in case I wanted to do anything. And I was like, don't want to make a special video, don't want to do anything. And I was like, no, I don't care about these things.
No, that's fine. Load up the old Minecraft world. You're on a beach or something like that. I remember you spawning on a beach. It was like your series.
It would be interesting. There have been how many seasons of episodes and tactics did I eventually have? There have been a lot of episodes and tactics series where I've spawned in a number of different spots, but it would be fun and nostalgic just to kind of go back and look at some episodes one to remember various spawns. But yeah, more recently in Minecraft, the only thing that I have done is played CTM. I just finished Nova Arcana, Render XR's recent CTM map. That was a lot of fun.
So those are still things?
They are still things.
Like in the current versions of the game?
Yeah, it was in I guess 1.16.5, I guess is the current release version or whatever that it plays in. And yeah, there were some new things because I hadn't played since 1.13 or 1.14 or something, and so there were some new features in the map that I was getting familiar with new stuff in the Nether and whatnot. But yeah, it was a good CTM map for those who enjoy CTM and haven't returned to that genre in a while. I would recommend that you check out Render XR's Nova Arcana. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I guess how does
map maker.
The mechanics must be different, I suppose. I'm thinking of the old, watching the old CTM maps and, just get the wool and stuff like this. I'm assuming it has gotten more complicated. I don't know.
I mean, somewhat. Rather than the 16 colors of wool in Render's map, he uses music discs, and they actually have it now where you can make your own music discs with your own music or whatever. So I forget, there were 18 objective music discs that you were supposed to get, and he also has hidden side goals of finding emeralds and chests that are kind of like bonus goals. But the basic kind of explore an area. It's got lots of spawners and crazy mobs and things that you're fighting through, and pick up loot to get stronger, and yeah, that's still kind of the same basic formula in that regard, just kind of with a bunch of modern Minecraft stuff.
I found a dangling block of coal, the old dangle coal.
I see. That's the perfect place to put a bed, right underneath.
It's good luck.
Dangle coal. I feel like Santa might put that in someone's stocking or something for some reason. I don't know why.
The old dangle coal. Magical.
What? Floating block of coal. Floating block of coal. You are so magical.
So now, as far as Twitch streaming is concerned, you've been doing non-Minecraft stuff. Am I right or am I right?
I have, let's see, these things that I have streamed recently that are not that have been Spelunky, which is super fun for people who are into platformer kind of games. I don't know that that's your kind of game, and it's also pretty difficult. So it's, if you're like super casual player or whatever, you might not enjoy it because you might not get very far in the game. I have like 140 hours or something at this point, and I finally got to one of the later sections just very recently. But game that I totally enjoy, so I've been playing a lot of that. And I just rated you after playing some Legend of Zelda Randomizer, because when I was a kid, we played the Legend of Zelda, the original on the NES, and we liked it, and I still like it. And the randomizer makes it very replayable.
Pack Rat, a Pack Rat raid. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Woo!
All the raiders. I've been watching Pack Rat play some Spelunky recently as well.
Yeah, I'm aware of a Spelunky, and you are correct in that it's probably not up my alley. They just finished up a 48-hour joint marathon stream. Crazy.
That is crazy.
Barely do this for 2 hours at a time.
I'm the same way. Like, I guess I played a year or two ago. I played some Stardew Valley, and they've had some updates to Stardew Valley. And so I'm probably going to come back to that in the not too distant future to check out some of the updates. And that's a game that its nature. That was a crazy sapling that just fell out of the
yes,
tree.
the squirrels are throwing them at me.
Yeah. That's the type of game that's the nature of the gameplay, and also the fact that it's kind of slow-paced, relaxing kind of game. I have streamed kind of more hours in a row, and occasionally I've done the same with Terraria as well.
I remember Terraria being a thing you did a lot of.
Yeah. But most games, yeah, it's like 1 to 2 hours, and I need a break.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one for the most part.
Oh. Hello, cow. Oh, I've ended up in a place I don't think I want to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'm a few seconds behind.
Yeah.
I get to see this crazy cliffside.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess I'm going up a mountain. Oh, no. There's some water right here. I could probably... Hi! Long as Wolfie... Oh, no, he didn't. Of course not. No, don't go back up it. Oh, you dingus.
The silly noodle.
That silly noodle. Oh, he got pretty low from that one.
All right. Well, fortunately, you have just the pork chops.
Got the pork
At the
chops.
ready.
At the ready. He still... Yeah, he can still use a few more. Everybody's worried.
Like
Careful, Wolfie.
milk bone dog biscuits or whatever in this texture pack.
Pork chop flavored.
He deserves only the best, and that sounds very tasty.
Yeah, I played Stardew Valley for like a sub goal thing. I played a lot more.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that you'd ever played it. Okay.
Yeah, I played a lot more than I thought I would, but it really ended up just being a fishing game for me. I had little interest in the like what's like I don't even know what to call it, like the role playing, the interpersonal kind of town people
like all
relationships,
the people interactions.
Yeah,
right?
and like farming really wasn't my thing, so I kind of just stopped.
I was surprised when I played it. I did end up doing kind of like a lot of the people relationship stuff and talking to everybody and kind of becoming friends with all the people in that game. I think if I go back to it, I might do it less, because a lot of the motivation for doing that was just kind of like the gaming achievement motivation, as opposed to intrinsically enjoying talking to all the folks. There were some of the folks in that game that I liked, but a number of them, it's just like, okay, I've learned that this person likes this item, so let's give them this item this day so that they'll love me more.
Well,
so
I
that I can
tell
get all the
you,
hearts.
somebody loves you here. We got an anonymous $500 donation to the CDC Foundation. 500. All it says is Kurt and Lorgon together? I'll donate to that.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
That is super terrific.
Brings us over $4,000. Thank you very much, anonymous donor, whoever you may be.
Amazing.
And then we
You're
had
the dynamic duo.
yeah. what was the map we did together? The pyramid something? No, not the pyramid.
Wayward Wonders.
Wayward Wonders. That's right. The pyramid one was with the two girls with Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes. That was less of a CTM and more just like an adventure map.
Right. And we also with some other folks we did Spellbound Caves once upon a time.
Yeah, that's what before that 500 came in. Doc Radis donated 20. And he asked, is Lorgon your last Minecraft collab?
Ooh.
I think like co-op collab. I'm pretty sure I played some like Minecraft murder and stuff with like Anasia and that whole group.
And were you ever into building game stuff?
I'm sure at like Minecraft marathons I did building games.
Right. Okay.
And obviously UHCs were things. Do UHCs count? It's like, what's UHC? But yeah, like strictly like co-op series. I think Wayward Wonders must have been, which was a long time ago still.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. Yeah. I can't remember exactly when. Someone might come in the chat who's going to just like go look up the videos and know the dates. But yeah, I have an awful memory for, like, was that 1 year ago or 6 years ago? Like, that's not the type of thing that I will just be able to pull out of my brain.
Vanilla Swirl. Oh
yeah, Vanilla Swirl CTM was, yeah, that's right. Yeah. We did, unfortunately, kind of like wasn't so much a beta test of it, but like I made a CTM map that with using procedural generation and crazy code stuff. And we went through one of those, and that was actually super useful for me because I got a lot of useful feedback from our playthrough that then was able to go and improve it for another round. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'd forgotten about that since I put so many hours into creating it, but I forgot about that.
It was your whole thing.
I make lots of things. Some of them I forget about.
Some crazy people are still playing bingo out there.
I know.
Named
what are they thinking?
Remain unnamed.
I think I saw Cone Dodger in the chat not too long ago. So yeah, when I first popped into the chat and you were saying something like, Cone would be remiss if I didn't ask you, like, has Cone already done more than his duty of joining you as a co-host for segments?
Yes. Well, he was earlier this week.
Unnamed.
Joined us, and then somehow I roped him into playing more SnowRunner yesterday. But yeah, no, Cone is also was like, you should ask Brian.
I see.
And I'm like, I know, but I'm like terrible at like reaching out. And like I said, I don't have a schedule. It's kind of like, Brian rated, maybe he's available now.
Yep.
That's my
serendipity.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm glad I chose to raid you then, because I had peeked in on a number of these, and so it's fun to get a chance to talk and see the updates. And yeah, I'm glad to see the bar across the top of the screen is getting so complete.
Oh, do I have a bed? Oh, I gotta make a bed.
But yeah, Cone's been playing bingo since the early days, and there's still a core group of people who play bingo each week, and I still occasionally see new people asking about the map and where to get it and different things. I'm kind of beyond the point to where I'm interested in it anymore. But
Right.
yeah, there's still the Minecraft Bingo subreddit where people post their scores each week.
The old
And so, yeah, like
subreddit.
Like you in terms of walking to the Farlands, it's one of those things that you start a long time ago, and all of a sudden you discover it's still a thing that people are interested in.
Somehow, for some reason.
I think some of them like hearing the sound of your voice.
Someone made a second generation bingo map for 1.16. Oh, I'm sure there might be multiple other iterations. Green Herring just donated $168, bringing us to 100% goal reached on this, the halfway point of the month of FLoB.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Green Herring, and everybody who donated. Well, we're done. We can go home now, Brian.
I feel so blessed to be here at this moment.
True. That is part of my brand, where it's like the first charity goal. Oh, $820. That'll take a long time for everybody to reach. I don't have that many viewers. 4 days later, oh, I guess that was not enough.
Indeed. But yeah, all the hype.
All the hype.
100% out of nowhere.
Thank you very much, everybody. What is that? What does that mean? Do I need to pick another charity now to get 4,200 for? What's... I don't know the... What's the...
The protocol?
Protocol, yeah, thank you.
I hate to say it, but you've got more experience than me in this regard. Even if you're flabbergasted at what to do next. So
Yeah.
I have nothing to offer.
10 years, $10,000? I don't... Well, I mean, honestly, I'm already like, we'll never reach that. But I do remember a few seasons ago having like $100,000 goal, and then that ending up being like the longest season ever, just because that was a bit more than we could chew.
Yeah, it's best to kind of lowball it at the start and overshoot.
I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my
We can
top.
all
I'm
feel
Mr.
good about
Bucket.
ourselves.
Out of my mouth I will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. Buckets are fun.
And a bath bomb from Armo. Thank you very much.
Sup, Tub?
Ah!
So, yeah.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
No, somebody gave 666 bits, and that plays a ghast noise, and it frightened me very much. So I'm like, what? Oh, I'm just in the snow here.
The alerts. Kurt's alerts.
That genuinely terrified me. Like I knew like something wasn't possible, but it still got me.
Indeed. But yeah, these giant snow biomes. I remember in one of my old worlds spending a long time surviving in a snow biome, and it was tough.
Yeah, and it's not like in this version, it's not like there's snow biomes, it's just snow on top of whatever other, you know, the biome that you're in. And big...
Yeah, and I
like
guess...
Yesterday there was a big, just, ocean of ice.
Neat.
That was just like,
I guess...
we got to a point where we couldn't see any land, and I got turned around and confused about which direction I was going. It was whiteout conditions.
Teleport on top of the ice or only on top of other solid blocks? I can't remember.
Only solid blocks. So yeah, I do have to like place blocks on the ice, and then he'll spawn there.
Right. So yeah, that's a little bit troublesome since you have A silly companion who you must take good care of.
Yes, despite his own efforts.
But yeah, I think I must have been in like a snowed over plains, and so like there weren't trees around. Like I remember it being very desolate. This is long ago. So yeah, an ocean of ice. Have you seen any other extreme sights this month that were noteworthy? I did see a couple of dungeons when I was watching you earlier in the month, and I'm sure,
That those
you
have
usually
dried
encounter
up.
probably one of those. Oh,
I don't know if even this week we've had any dungeons. There was the tree without wood that just like started despawning in front of us and dropping a bunch of saplings.
right.
There were like some good big, extreme hills looking waterfalls and things. Nope, not a single pink sheep this entire time.
Hmm. I'm trying to remember if when watching folks play bingo, I might not play bingo myself, and I still watch some folks play bingo these days. And pink sheep sightings happen, not too frequently, but still somewhat regularly
Hmm.
in Minecraft bingo. But I can't remember if we've seen any there recently either.
Yeah, I think Cone saw like 2 pink sheep at once in a bingo run.
Yeah, I remember there was, I don't know, there's been so many Minecraft versions. There was definitely some versions where they would like kind of spawn in packs, where there'd be a whole pack that would be pink. And there've been multiple times in bingo where I'd be like, "Oh, look at those pink sheep on the hill," and then I'd go over to the hill and realize they were pigs.
Yes.
Apparently, yeah, my eyes are not that good or something. I don't know. I'm wearing my glasses right now. You'd think I could see things. One would think. And yeah, apart from FLoB, I guess I've seen you playing, I don't know, kind of like the usual assortment of like random walking simulators and other
Yes.
games you've been trying out recently.
Troll.
Has anything stuck out in your mind lately as being a particularly interesting or noteworthy game?
I've been in kind of, I feel like a game drought. Like this year has started off with. So yeah, like people ask me, "Oh, what are you looking forward to?" I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, we had fun with. There was a cat game, Calico, which was this kind of little indie, kind of cartoony, open world. I mean, almost like a Stardew Valley sort of thing, except none of the really like crafting or heavy stuff. It was like, you own this cat cafe and there's cats everywhere and you can put them on your head and change your outfit and things like that.
Right.
I mean, that was kind of some silly fun. Kerbal Space Program 2? No. We are not interested in that anymore. I mean, there is like stuff I'm noticing on the things I follow for like those indie itch.io games and walking simulators. I'm like, that'd be neat. But I'm just like bookmarking them for later since I'm doing this right now.
Yep. Yeah, I've got a few things. Well, I've got, I guess, a few games that I'm following that aren't out yet that I would like to play in the future. And yeah, then a couple of games that I'll be likely to play later in the year. But yeah, Spelunky has really kind of taken over my life recently.
Didn't they do I kept seeing on Twitter there was some update or something probably? That, or am I thinking of something different?
I mean, it's been weird with that game because, I mean, it was, like out full release back in, let's say like October, can't remember exactly when it came out on PC.
Mm.
I think it was out on some console a little bit beforehand.
Okay.
But I don't know, every couple of weeks they put out an update, and I've been trying to stay spoiler free or whatever, but I like glance at the update logs and they're very long and still have like a few major changes to like game balance and different things. So it's one of those weird trade-offs in terms of like, I'm glad that they're still paying a lot of serious attention to development, and I have seen now like looking back into the past with things that I've already like done and conquered and seen some things that changed, that they have kind of like improved some of the mechanics and made things more fun or fair. But it's still kind of just amazing to me how much significant change is going into the game here now, like 4 or 5 months after release. So.
Yeah. This would have been a neat place for an F3 monument.
Cliffs on multiple sides.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me
Very
of
scenic.
the last one. See that being a pyramid?
How many have there been? 4? 5?
Well, this is season 8. Season 1 didn't have one because that was before it was Farlands or Bust. So I think there's been 7?
Wow.
I can't even remember them all. I'll have to tour the museum on the Patreon server where they rebuilt them all, but in close proximity to each other.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. 7 or 6. Because there was the first one was just like kind of a little reflecting pool with the tower in the middle. The second one, I don't remember what the second one, the 649-422 or whatever the F3 number was. Was that the lava one?
Man, I don't have memory for this either. We're great hosts right now.
Yes.
By the way.
This thing that I've been doing that is solely my project. What did I do?
What I've been watching, and yeah, like I remember, like in one of the earlier versions of Bingo, or maybe was it this version? No, I think it was one of the earlier versions where I had it where like whatever the most recent F3 number was like some 6 or 7 digit number that like if you type that in as a seed number in Bingo, like it put like a picture of you up on the Bingo map.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Bingo map. It was a fun Easter egg, but I don't remember the number. I don't remember what the audio was. I don't remember anything.
699492 is the barber pole. No, wasn't that 29? Oh, on the dirt tower, right? And then that's when I did the hidey hole paradox to get Wolfie back, right?
That storyline I do remember.
Yes. Where it took place in chronological order, we will not know. Are we winning? We did just win as far as the charity for the CDC Foundation is concerned. We reached our $4,200 goal. Plus $20 thanks to Costa.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. How's all else going for Brian these days?
All else is going okay. When I originally raided and you asked me if I wanted to join, I said I was grabbing a quick snack, and the snack ended up just being a few slices of salami. I am able to eat bread, but I don't have any in the house. I'm at that point of the week where the groceries have run down. And so tomorrow will probably be the day that I drive by the grocery store and have them place some groceries in the trunk of my car.
I've still not done the grocery, I don't know, the grocery pickup thing.
I see.
Do they, like, I've done like grocery delivery. This was like before times.
Right.
And, like, I feel like they always pick up wrong stuff.
Yeah, I like
like that's
yeah,
not a
like
tomato I would have picked.
I got bananas or whatever, and like they're green enough that like if I wait 300 years, like maybe they'll turn edible kind of thing or whatever. And so there are a little bit of picking and choosing some things that I might not otherwise get. But yeah, trade-offs in terms of whatever. I'm crossing my fingers that it won't be too much longer. My mom, I was helping her out a bit this past year with some health things she had going on, and so I was trying to stay extra protected for her. But she actually, got her second vaccine shot recently.
Oh,
and so,
nice.
That is good.
That's very good news.
Indeed. But yeah, so I've been doing, kind of the pick up the groceries and just have them put into your car thing for a while. But yes, I need to do that again because the cupboards have become bare.
Just eating salami with cookie dough spread on top.
Since you mentioned it, do still have some cookie dough in the fridge as well.
I figured he would. Not that much has changed.
Things never change. And I do have a sweet tooth, and I do like the cookie dough. And that is something that the people who pick out your groceries at the grocery store can't really mess up.
True. Tin, thank you for 2242, which brought the number to 424242.
Oh, that's awesome. In the Zelda 1 randomizer that I'm playing, as in many randomizers, the NPCs who you might normally talk to in some of these games who say useful things about the game instead often have randomized just with random silly quotes. And one of them that I had yesterday was a Douglas Adams quote that was not about 42. I don't remember which quote it was, but had me thinking about Douglas Adams books and Life, the Universe, and Everything in 42 and stuff like that. And so I'm a fan of 42, 42, 42 is the long and the short of it.
Tin also asked, what's your go-to recipe with your favorite vegetables? Well, now I know Cone is anti-vegetable. Is Brian.
I have grown to like and appreciate more vegetables over time. I'm not sure if some of it is kind of like palate as you get older. I'm not sure if some of it is as a result of having tried more recipes and, like it is possible to make Brussels sprouts very tasty, whereas previously I thought they were kind of a yucky thing, or cauliflower or things like that. That said, I don't know that I have any particular favorite that I would jump into. Broccoli is pretty simple to like add some cheese to or something, make tasty. And with things like cauliflower, it's more like if I'm going to, I don't know, like an Indian restaurant or whatever, and they do all kinds of wonderful things to make it more tasty. Do I have any particular thing that jumps out? Not really that I can think of right now. Spinach, actually, like either fresh spinach in a salad. I've also grown fond of. So if I'm having a salad at home, that's another thing. Like these days, like now that they have the little bag salad kind of things that's just kind of ready to eat, that's something else that's easy for the grocery store to pick out that helps me get some vegetables. So yeah, fresh spinach is good.
Yeah, we were just
I don't know. Those are some random things that come to mind. You probably eat more of them than I do.
Well, we were just talking about how like I don't know. It's the time of the year, the crappy, sick of the crappy weather, and sick of being quarantined. I'm just like I've been eating too much.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't myself go out of my way to like cook with vegetables, but like my girlfriend makes soup a lot, and there's always broccoli and cabbage. You know what? She made stuffed cabbage. I've never had stuffed cabbage. I mean, it's vegetable, but then it's like there's sausage inside. So I don't know how.
Right.
It's no salad. So that was pretty good. But yeah, I'm not too experimental. If it was just me, I would be sticking to like the same 5 meals.
Right.
Yeah, cabbage rolls, which is probably a better way to describe it. Because when she said stuffed cabbage, I'm imagining a full head of cabbage stuffed with stuff, which would make no sense.
But yeah, in terms of like simple go-to meal, like, well, there's lots of unhealthy stuff I could potentially been having, but yeah, like what I've been trying to do more of recently is something like, get a rotisserie chicken so you can like have some easy meat, and then I can do like bag salad, or there are a couple of decent restaurants. Like there's a Thai restaurant where I can often get either like a vegetarian option or something like that if I want to get some other tasty dish that they've made that has a bunch of vegetables in it or something like that. But yeah, at the same time, not that I'm a particular go out person like you or whatever, but like staying home more these days means I've been eating at home more these days, which means I've been eating more these days. Yeah.
Well,
at least the weather is warming up here in sunny Florida,
you're still
where
in
I've been
Florida,
able to get out and get walks and get some exercise out in the day and stuff like that. I'm not sure that the weather has turned non-winter yet for you.
Well, it just went winter. We rarely get snow, obviously, as you know, but
right.
It finally just melted the last of it. But it's still, yeah. It's not gonna get good until May. But
Indeed.
yeah. You know what we made once? We don't like fish, but we made like vegetable sushi, which is like the seaweed rolls and the sticky rice, but then on the inside it's like roasted peppers or avocado, and like that was like a fun thing to do, and then it also like was seemingly healthy and like it actually tasted good. Food chat. Top topic here on Farlands or Bust.
Everyone likes food.
Except Cone. I do need more coal.
So yeah, other than Cone Dodger, who else have you had share the microphone this month for various FLoB activities?
No one at all. It's been you and Cone.
Yeah, I did not realize that I was in such a select group.
Yes. It's very prestigious company you keep. I mean, that's another thing I can say now that like did stress me out previous FLoB-A-Thons. Of course, I could have organized it better, but if I just like am in an open call and I'm like, anybody can join whenever, and then there'd be like 8 people in a call while I'm doing the Farlands thing.
Right.
That's stressful. So this is much better.
I see. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I prefer small groups or often no groups, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way as you in that regard. And yeah, it's also like the anybody can join me in a call thing kind of thing or whatever. Like it's like the I don't remember if it's like a Seinfeld joke or a general thing, the pop in. Like when people just like pop in, like who like live in your neighborhood and want to stop by your house and they just pop in. Like that is, I'm not a pop in person.
Not a big fan of the
pop in. And so it's the same kind of thing. Like when people can just kind of like enter and exit at any time, it's like, oh, here's another surprise. Oh, here's another person. Oh, random social anxiety. I don't know. Yeah. Don't be a pop-in person. That's right. You should text first. And I said text rather than call because who wants to answer the telephone?
Yes, that's just a different kind of pop-in.
That's right. Ah, the telephone. I'm trying to think, other than talking to my mom on the phone, have I intentionally talked on the phone to anyone like this month? Right now, nothing comes to mind.
No. Yeah, just my parents every now and again. It was my sister's birthday earlier this week, and I'm like, I haven't talked to her like in over a year, just because of everything. So I'm like, I'll call, and then like it went to voicemail, and then we ended up just texting each other.
I see.
So yeah, I'm like, message received.
Indeed. Yeah, my birthday was earlier this month, and I did get some, now that I'm thinking about it, some phone calls from other family that I guess actually some of them turned into messages. Well, I was visiting my mom on my birthday. And so, for example, my cousin called and left me a message on my phone, but then she called my mom. And so I got to talk to her, yeah, like on my mom's phone or whatever. So yeah, I guess I lied. I have talked to other people on the phone this month, but nevertheless, the original statement still stands. Does the jitter bother you, or have you just like completely like blown past it because you've been doing it for so long? Like I see people talking about like the jitter and having to play this way in the chat. Like
It doesn't. Honestly, I find, and I've said this before, I find this jitter more bearable than the previous jitter, which was like less, but it happened more frequently.
Right.
This is a bigger jitter, but because like the steps are larger each time.
Right. Yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah. Although I was like pulling up clips or whatever to show the girlfriend after the fact, and we watch on like the TV, like a full-size TV, and that was unbearable. Like it's something about just like the size of the screen and like
it's always been the case. So, like I tried playing Minecraft full screen a little bit, and I'm not one to get like motion sickness or different things, and I don't play as many other games as a lot of people, but I've played other games and even other 3D games. For whatever reason, Minecraft cannot play at full screen. It gives me kind of like a headache, gives me a little bit of nauseated kind of feeling. Even just, normal Minecraft, not jittery Minecraft for whatever reason. There's something about this game that kind of just sets off my senses a little bit. But yeah, that's why I always play windowed. And I don't know, just having either the smaller amount of your vision or the frame around it or something just helps ground me, and then it doesn't bother me.
Now, we were talking about this earlier. Like, I used to play in a 720p window. So it's like smaller than my actual monitor. I now play in a 1080p window, which is practically full screen. Do you play in a smaller window within your window?
I do play at 720p. Both because it's kind of a comfortable size for me in terms of the vision, as well as, I guess there's threefold. One is that in terms of just like the sensations and feeling of Minecraft that I get. One is it being just good because like YouTube videos that I would put up, I would do in 720p and stuff like that. And so it's just an exact 1-to-1 or whatever transcoding kind of thing. And one is having the extra monitor space for other things. Like if you're streaming and it's OBS and there's a chat and there's, different things or whatever. Like I do have a second monitor, but the second monitor is always more out of sight than the first monitor. And so having things that you can see other than the game you're playing on the first monitor, I find handy to do as well.
Right.
So all of those reasons. And so yeah, even like when I've been playing Spelunky 2, like I've been playing that in a window as well. And that one is mostly kind of just the recording setup kind of aspects of it, as opposed to all the other ones.
It's a spawner? I think it is. Seems like it's going to be more trouble to unveil than it's going to be worth.
but you have seen it.
I know. But there's no like dirt around either. I mean, I guess sand will do, but it would break up the monotony a little bit, wouldn't it?
It would. And yeah, I was asking about it earlier, and I'm always, I don't know, a big fan of finding the dungeon, so...
It has been quite a time.
Someone does, why not just swim down and open the chest? Do you ever do that?
Because I'm not smart, and I feel like I might forget about the whole breathing thing, and I'll, like, start to drown.
I must admit that I have been there and done that, so... yeah, I can understand that. And yeah, I don't know, it's something... I guess there's multiple things. Like, FLoB is not exactly the series of optimal play for speed
Right.
of something as well, and so...
Skill and...
I don't know.
Yeah, chance taking.
Right. It's relaxing to just dig up some dirt and place some blocks.
Fully waterproof the spawner. Probably end up having to make a hidey hole here.
Alright, chat, what do you think it's going to be? Zombies? Skeletons? Spiders?
So how can I do this with sand? Oh, that's not how.
But yeah, for the people asking in chat who is speaking, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111.
It is him!
As I like to say. Alright, this is looking effective, what you were doing with the sand. I know I'm seconds behind, and so perhaps you have somehow messed it up in the middle between now and then.
Oh, it's
but I think
entirely
you're doing a good job.
probable. Oh, I might be making new source blocks here somehow. Oh.
That seems unlikely, but they do, yeah, the way that water flows.
Ah,
the directionality of it is...
There's definitely a
often
source
pretty
block here
awkward.
somewhere. Oh, it's getting dark too. Ah, I did it.
Woohoo!
That's the first time I've ever done it like that. Uh-oh. Okay.
It's very satisfying when you watch that water just drain out of the bottom because it was only the top level.
Alright, so... now I'm panicking. I'm like, hidey hole. I can't get this dirt, because of course I can't. Why don't I just make it over here?
Right. some key blocks.
Yes.
For your house making.
That's fine. There we go. Here's some dirt. Oh, that should be enough, actually. Perfect. Exactly to plan.
It's all your experience.
Yes, all of my Far Lands Are Busting experience. That has led me to this moment. Alright.
And you, dear viewers, we're here to witness it. Alright, but I can't wait to see what's inside here. I hope it's a golden apple. Just
yes, that would be the ticket.
And
alright.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you still have some inventory space, but it would become more and more pain in the neck to manage. Although I suppose, yeah, if eventually there's another monument, perhaps there would be other donations to such monument if you want to get rid of some things out of your inventory.
True. It is a zombie. Those of you who had bets. Oh, hello.
Hello, Mr. Zombles. Hiding in a tiny box.
It'd be funny if there's no chest.
Funny.
Oh, there's one. Alright. Whoop, I just let them out like a smart Minecraft player would do. Alright, we got one chest. Oops.
This is such a moment of built-up excitement
Right.
for me. What's going to be in the chest?
Is there...
Will there be a second chest?
There is not a second chest. Better
Will
be a
Kurt
good...
somehow die due to some unforeseen tragedy of a creeper hiding in this tiny cave around the corner?
Well, your typical chest. I got 3 iron out of it, but the rest kind of pointless.
No, right.
Not
We
even
tried.
not even enough for a TNT. That's a shame. We did it though. It's been a while.
Cocoa beans, Pog. I used to love finding the cocoa beans. I think it was in beta, I want to say 1.4, and then like in beta 1.5, like one of those around there. Like the cocoa beans were found in chests, and it was before you could, grow them or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they changed it, but like it was for I guess you're in 173, so I guess they were in chests through 173.
Yeah.
So maybe they had just added them in. I think maybe they were just added in 1.5, and I'd just gone and explored some new terrain and like found some cocoa beans in a chest, I think, and I was very excited. But I remember a specific dungeon chest that had cocoa beans from probably like a second season of Exploration and Tactics or something. Typical spawner experience. Don't have moments of minor disappointment, that we wouldn't appreciate the amazing moments that we do occasionally get.
Yes. Like the golden apples. Oh. I looked into my inventory while I was boating, and then that like canceled me holding the W key.
Right.
Yet it's, I was still holding it, so I'm like, why am I not moving?
Yes, boats. Golden apples. One of the things that the grocery store is okay at, like they just have like bags of apples. I like Honeycrisp apples.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, gonna get a bag of Honeycrisp apples to replenish the old apple supply.
Not a fan of those new fangled Cosmic Crisps.
Cosmic Crisp. I don't know that I've tried the Cosmic Crisp.
There
have been such the proliferation of apple varieties. Like I remember being, I can't say this for certain because as a child I was not the one purchasing things at the supermarket. However, I remember as a kid going to the grocery store and there would be Red Delicious apples as like the apples.
Right.
And Red Delicious apples are red, but they are not delicious.
No.
And I just remember thinking that was like apples. And then like at some point when I was an adult, someone said, oh, you should try a Honeycrisp. And Honeycrisp is like a relatively new phenomenon, I suppose. Like they were developed over years somewhat recently, but I was like, oh my gosh, this changes everything. And I've tried lots of apples since then, and there are a number of other apple varieties that are decent, but I really do like the Honeycrisp. But tell me more about the Cosmic Crisp.
Overhyped. I don't know if it was this year or last year or something like that. Another hybrid out of Washington. It is kind of on the same level as I think the Red Delicious.
Okay.
Where it kind of looks like a Honeycrisp. It's got that kind of stripy red,
pinky yellow,
pink. Yeah. But
exciting flesh.
No, I didn't like them. Maybe I tried a bad batch or something, but I was not impressed. We have not seen any pink sheep yet.
I was just replying as well. Yes. We will continue to stay vigilant for those wanted pink sheep. We're on the lookout. Be on lookout for pink sheep.
Or pink pigs. We need some pigs for Wolfie. But we're definitely
yeah, that's true.
at that point
Yeah.
where we've been doing this for an hour and, like, the mobs stop spawning.
Yep. I had vaguely noticed a dearth of other living entities. I don't know that I speak enough to other humans in real life, but it is interesting to me that when I am on stream or on recording, that I speak words such as dearth of living entities that I don't think I would say in real life
In other situations, yeah.
There's something about the commentator voice that kicks in that causes you to use unusual vocabulary in various situations, and I'm not sure what it is and why it is that way.
You've got the commentary thesaurus rolling in the back.
I guess.
I must not repeat myself.
Right.
That
I
would
must be an interesting talker.
Yes.
I must keep the audience on their toes, on their ears' toes. Do toes have ears? Do ears have toes is what I was trying to say. Mixing it up. Yeah. Because people are listening in, and it's nice to have a relaxing voice, and sometimes, you know, people like fall asleep to different videos and streams and different things, but at the same time, you don't want to put them to sleep. Keep them roped in. Lab tech, it's a possibility. All the ice. I
Yep.
do like the icy bits of ocean. I think it's one of the prettier blocks in this version of Minecraft.
What is that word? Soporific?
Sleep-inducing, I believe?
Oh. Today I learned.
Vocabulary lessons with Kurt and Brian. Here in Far Lands or Bust. We're all learning. We're lifelong learners. But yeah, there's a number of folks. Yeah, you have a good voice for it. And some other folks that I just enjoy listening to their voice, and some of the videos where sometimes even if it's a game that I'm not particularly interested in, like it's just a good thing to have on in the background as you're falling asleep.
Making people pass out.
We're the first Nightfall. My goodness.
Yeah,
I do find sometimes there are videos that I'm interested in watching that I put on at night as I'm going to bed. And then I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, okay, let's try a third the way through the video. Let's try 2/3 the way through the video. Do I remember this part? Do I remember this part? Try to like pick back up the bit that I missed when it was something I was truly interested in. But yeah, also time of day. I've gone back and forth. Like, I don't know. Do you still put out YouTube videos? I'm trying to remember if I've seen any recently.
Just Farlands. I've pretty much, resigned my YouTube to just be Farlands.
Yeah, because there have been various things going on there, whatever. But yeah, I used to release videos in the evening, and for no particular reason, I switched to releasing them in the morning. And yeah, like I get comments about people who, you know, say that they're gotta get up and watching some of it with breakfast or whatever before they start their day and different things. And so it's, I don't know, different videos for different times of day as well can be a thing.
All right, speaking of evening time and sleeping, since there is a dearth of viable wolfie treats on the surface, it's time to do a full hidey hole, as my shovel just broke.
The full hidey hole.
Oh, I guess I should make an axe too.
And I'm sure that this is a question that has been asked a number of times in the past, but I know you do, yeah, like your save and quit and world backup and different whole system of things or whatever. Like, do you have a folder that's like filled with like 400 gigabytes of Farlands or bust ridiculous something something? Or...
Oh, yeah, more than that. Even so, like I was backing it up. What am I doing here? On I have like a network drive, but that was just taking forever to do each time.
Right.
Speed wise. So yeah, I have like my documents hard drive has like a few free terabytes, but yeah, I find it like I see the little bar graph in the red, and I'm like, oh, gotta delete some old Farlands backups.
Yep.
Because each one is 33 gigabytes.
Right. But yeah, if that documents drive is a solid state, like I don't remember when it was when I got my first solid state drive in a computer. But the difference from going from, your typical spinning disk hard drive to solid state was so profound. I was like, this is it from now on. We're getting the SSD.
Is it RAID protected? Absolutely not. Let's go to sleep. No, but it exists, obviously, in the game folder, and then on the documents backup, and then I do have like an offsite, like an online backup that runs every night. So it's in multiple places.
Indeed. The world is safe enough.
The world, and it's 34,555.6 megabytes are safe.
Oh my goodness. That is, I guess I hadn't looked at the number in a while or heard you talk about the number in a while. That is freaking huge.
Yes, it is. Compared to Combat Canyon, which is only 37 megabytes.
Yeah.
Or the famous World 5. 69
Oh,
megabytes.
Yeah. World 3. Yeah, World 3 was my first Minecraft exploration and tactics series. I had played World 1 on my own.
Yep.
And I tried to record the first exploration and tactics in World 2, I think. Or I might have done it in World 5, actually, to be like on the other end of the list. But in any case, I recorded 2 episodes in, and the world crashed. Because, it was the early days of Minecraft, and it would crash, somewhat frequently. And yeah, threw that out and then restarted again in World 3. And that was what became the first video 10 years ago or whatever. So
yeah, that's what something similar happened with the Farlands. Is I started a world, and it was like an amazing world in this canyony area, but being new to recording videos, the audio didn't record as often happened in those early Fraps days and stuff. So I had to start a new world, and then that's what became Farlands or Bust. But then I went back to that first one and did the Combat Canyon series.
Combat Canyon was great just for the name.
Yes, just for the name.
I don't recall like the echo effect. Is that something you do with your voice or something you do with audio editing? Or...
That was audio editing for the intro.
Okay. I would have been impressed. It's just something that you could do with your voice.
Yes.
But yeah, you always had more, both video and audio and all kinds of those editing skills than I did. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I relied on you for back in the day of, what was that series called that you made the intro for me?
Oh,
and
yeah.
The end of crafting.
Yeah, the end of crafting where you didn't craft.
Right, didn't use the crafting table, only used the 2x2 crafting grid. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
We're old.
Yes, these old Minecraft YouTubers. Back in my day, we had to make the echo noise with our mouths. Remember these fancy mixer filters?
Pigs in space. Oh dear.
Indeed. Well, I've got the backup running, and I'm going to take a stream break here. This is your cue if you would like to get on with your day. Otherwise, you're free to stick around for the next segment as well.
I see. I think I will move on at this point
Okay.
because I was streaming for a couple of hours before I came and joined you. But I do appreciate the invite. I'm glad that the serendipity worked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm super stoked that I got to be here for when you crossed the 4,200.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you the credit, but you were definitely you rated the channel before that happened.
That's right. Correlation is not causation.
It could have been one
but
of your
I
raters.
am correlated with good outcomes here. So I will leave it at that.
Well, thank you very much. Good to talk to you again.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah. All right. Here we go. Since you asked for it. 34,555.6 megabytes. Hopefully there are some pigs. Pigs are what we really need, not pink sheep or spawners. Pigs for Wolfie, because he took some unnecessary damage in that last one. Woof! Didn't make us wait this time. Indeed. I guess that'll do. Oh, that's a shame. From that last spawner, there was a bunch of feathers from the zombies, which is totally a thing. But I threw them away. Pigs! Pigs! Creeper! Okay. Oh, that pig was dry. That pig was dry. The old snow pigs. I'm gonna make you work for your food. Where the hell are you going? There he is. Oh, another dry pig. There we go. That was barely moist enough. Murder. Oh! A leaping strike. Oh, look at all these pigs suddenly. So many pigs! A murder of pigs. A lot of dry ones, though, I'm telling you what. Well, that one didn't know what it saw coming. Huh. Out of all those pigs, we only got 3 pork. Oh, more pigs! They're just gonna keep spawning. Ooh. I know where you went. Oh, dang it, that's a negative return on investment there. I think he fell in. There he is, alright. That's the one. No, Wolfie, this way. There we go, alright. Alright, let's have him sit. Oh, he's full. Alright, well that's good. Let's throw some sticks on the ground as you do. Finally continue west here in Minecraft. Minecraft! Y'all don't gotta worry about Wolfie. So yeah, thank you, Lorgon, for joining us with such late notice. As in, oh, you're here? You want to join? That's the Farlands way. That is, ooh, a stalactite and a stalagmite. Science. Which is which? Nobody knows. That is one of the great mysteries of geology. They're nearly touching tips. Ah, jokes. How am I doing on wooden planks? Doing fine. Doing fine. Oh, he took that one head on. I mean, if there was gonna be any pink sheeps, they'd have been those two brown sheep. What are the chances of that? Ooh. Well, that was a cave in, Wolfie. He's pushing me in. What a rude dude. Oh, no, you're gonna go in. Bye. Oh, nope, nope. Okay. Ooh, buddy. Stalactite is the stalactite. Holds on tight. What does that mean? That still doesn't help, like holds on from falling down. Therefore, it's the kind that dangles. The old dangle. Dangle boys. Yoink. Ah, okay. Now we got an even 4. Tights go up, mites come down. Yep, that's how I think of those words. Oh! Just like you fall forward and spring back. That's how I remember that. Daylight savings and whatnot. Drive in a parkway and park through a driveway. Speaking of music, this video is going to get content ID'd. So yeah, what were the monuments? I saw you guys discussing that. The first one was the reflecting pool near the fist of some guy. The second one was, I guess it was season 3. And then into season 4 was the hidey hole paradox. So yeah, season 3 was the spire, the pillar, the natural stalagmite with the ladder up to the top. And then the next one after that was the lava tube one, or the season 4 was the lava column. In the crater? Or the lava, like the netherish monument that was on a beach. I think that was season. In the spirally hole you dug. In the crater. Oh! Tabbed out. Alright, that's fine. Oh no, that's normal. Well, then which one was the one on the beach? The season 3 finale was the nether themed one. You're confusing me, Lab Tech. I don't care about, the monuments. I'm just thinking about the monuments. Monument 1 was the little pool and the fist. Monument 2 was the big spire with the elevated little catwalk and stuff. Monument 3 was the one on the beach. Beach, I guess, is a strong word. Was like the little square building that had the fire on top. But it was like a hidey hole underneath. Then the fourth monument, rather. The fourth monument was the spiral crater thing that had the glass covered lava tube coming out of the center. That was the fourth monument. Right? Right, okay. Fourth monument. The fifth monument. What was the fifth monument? No, stop. We're stuck. The Great Pyramid was the previous one. No. The fifth monument. Sounds like we need a wiki. Sounds like we need the, like I said, the Patreon museum. Even though those aren't all in order either. Was the fifth monument the tree? With the pink sheep? The fifth monument was season 6. That makes sense. And then the sixth monument is the pyramid, the most recent one with the jukebox. It's confusing because we're on season 8. Excuse. Which means there's only been 6 monuments. Ow! Wolfie didn't hurt himself there. Right, remember the spiral monument with the big column of lava? On top of that one is the diamond sword of spawn pointiness. Okay, I think we've caught up with what we were trying to figure out there. Alright, speaking of catching up, I should just make a boat. Or 4. Diamond chestplate of 4 millionness? Who's to say I'm not going to be past 5 million by the end of this, huh? Well, they're right. I'm just speaking of F3 monuments. The Pi monument. And there's also the episode 666 monument. There was the 2 floating point monuments. The first one was kind of just that like border checkerboard finish line thing, and then the last one was the big cavern and bridge, cavern, crevasse, whatever you want to call it. And there were little things here and there that I built along the way. Like the, wasn't the episode 400 one, the pistons, the 4 pistons. Ugh. Fun times. Fun times. Water cow. Any thoughts on this monument? I have an idea. Just for it to be something I've never done before. But it also is influenced by the spot that we make the monument. Or press F3, rather. Whoop, there we go. Have we determined that we've crafted everything craftable? I mean, everything worth crafting. I mean, I'm sure we haven't crafted all the various types of, you know, rail carts. Or shades of wool, dyed wool, or anything like that. Well, in this version, I think you can only dye the wool when it's on a sheep, right? Or am I wrong? You can only dye it when it's off the sheep. Oh. Well, then it's even less useful. One dive per wool. I think you can dye the sheep now, which is why there's pink sheep. Well, the pink sheep are a natural phenomenon. Now we must science. I don't even know where to get dyes. Yeah, I guess the roses. Of which there's some over there. Oh, here's some. Excuse me. Oh, I see you get two. Can I dye Wolfie? Got a red dog. Named Clifford. $20 from Doc Radis. Thank you very much. And bone meal for white. Oh, well. I'm not gonna. I see. Oh. I'm not gonna make a pink sheep. That would be false. False advertising. I was gonna, like, make a red sheep. Like, can I dye this sheep red? I most certainly can. You are a unique butterfly. Okay, bye. That'll be a confusing screenshot for the thumbnail. Faux sheep. Shear it for the monument? Nah. I don't feel like that's a thing. That's not my thing right now, man. That's not my bag, baby. You gotta leave it organic. Let's see here. Previously, Doc Gratis told everyone that their internet was out, assuming it was the Texas storm. Incorrect! Dog chewed through the internet cable buried outside. The dog chewed through your internet cable. That's a whole new spin on dog ate my homework. Dog ate my internet. What's the most damage a pet has done to something of yours? Or any funny pet stories? I haven't had very many damaging pets. Except perhaps the damage to my heart when they passed. Can I dye a... Oh, that's Wolfie. Nope, can't dye a wolf. Yellow. Oh, here's some sheep.
And I want to say,
Ear Canal, thank
so
you for
cool.
22 months in the sub tub.
is that weird to say?
Yay.
Yay! There we go. Isn't nature beautiful? Totally normal. Come on, I want one of these sheep to look at me. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. All right, enjoy. Ooh. I don't know. We might have never, ever dyed a sheep in Farlands or Bust. So there's a first for you. You were here for it. Although I could be wrong on that, so just pretend. Funny pet stories. I mean, Juno's a goober and is constantly doing goober things. Ah! Careful, Wolfie. What the deuce? What's that all about? Trying to think, though. I mean, we were having a picnic once. And, Juno being Juno, she had to be up on the picnic table seat with us. But she, like, fell off. Because she's a lumpus. And, like, she fell off and down, but then she just, like, remained in the shocked dog position. Like, arms and legs extended. Like, well, this is, you know, it could be a meme, like, this is my life now. So that was funny. That was amusing. I mean, yeah, Juno tries to catch flies. And there was one time we went hiking up a mountain, and at the top there were a lot of flies and bugs and things, and she was constantly snapping at them. But then on the way down, like, one of them must have flew in her ear or something, and she freaked out and, like, did a whole, like, jumping, prancing, shaking thing that I've never seen her do before. We're like, what the heck was that? But we assumed it must have been like a bug flying in her ear or in her rear. Who knows? She doesn't have a tail. She's got no way to defend against such attacks. Boats. Boats. Beds. Careful, Wolfie. West, west, west. High rate of boat consumption. Boat consumption, that sounds like some sort of disease. Bowstripe. Well, since Doc broke the 424242, might as well. Would you say you spoil the pets with toys, or they get just the right amount of possessions? Well, Juno doesn't like toys. She doesn't do nothing with toys. So, I do remember, like, around the time I knew I was going to adopt a dog, I got, like, a few toys. Just to, like, be ready and stuff. But she does not. She doesn't play with toys. It's kind of a bummer, because then, like, you know, I have family members who have, like, for Christmas or whatever, have sent, like, Juno things, and, like, a few of them have been toys, and I have to tell them, like, she doesn't play with toys, but thank you! Oh, there it goes, finally. I remember Eva used to like toys. And there was a box full of toys, but there was a continual a cycle of life from the toys, because she would rip out all the squeaky things, and then she would rip out all the cotton fluff inside. So they would never collect, because they would be retired very regularly.
I almost swallowed that nut.
Dearest Martha, I write to inform you that there is a dearth of living entities and that I have developed boat consumption.
Ah, with the callbacks. No, I mean, that's why I've been looking. I have the treat and like food puzzles for Juno. I can finally get Jax to fetch up to 3 times, at which point he barks until I give him a treat. How? How did you do that? How did you do that? Because I'm, like, when Juno comes in after I let her outside to do the business, I'll, instead of just giving her a treat, I'll throw it across the room and she'll run after it and get the treat, but... Yeah, we tried to do that too. I mean, I guess we just shouldn't give up, I guess, but yeah... First pointed at the toy until he grabbed it. She doesn't grab with her mouth. She doesn't grab things with her mouth either. Like you all saw with that toothbrush, she just licks it. So yeah, like even like bones and stuff, she doesn't really like grab them with her mouth. She just like licks the stuff all off of them. So that would be, I think, an even bigger undertaking. Does she have sore teeth? I mean, she has broken teeth.
I just don't think there's anybody better.
Memnarch.
Really? You got it. You got it. Hey, thank you.
You 3 years.
You 3 years. Thank you very much for 36 months in the sub-tub at a tier 2. Ooh, careful there. That's a fall. No, you. Excuse me. Alright, this whole landscape is making it difficult to just walk in a straight line here. Pigs! Oh, a fatal mistake. Ooh, buddy, indeed. You've discovered some cool math with the donation goal. No such thing. No such thing as cool math. Shenanigans, I say. $10,000 would be 240% raised. Mmm. Goodness me. Oh. Can you dye a black sheep? Bloop. Oh. Ah, I like how the pigs look at you as you walk by them. Good times. Is there more pixel skipping? I mean, not since the last time. I mean, I don't know the last time you've been watching, but it's the quarter blocks. Sorry. Ever think about dyeing your hair, Kurt, back when you were a cool teen? Joke's on you. I never was a cool teen. Cool anything. So no. But no, I never thought of that. Or was interested in it. Oh gosh, sorry. Oh. I'm not really sorry, but feels like the right thing to say. Indeed. Kevin again. Oh, goodness. So, what's new? Is the girlfriend looking forward to the girlfriend stream time? Yes. She said Monday it should probably work. And then I get to take a day off during the week. Are you guys preparing your questions? For the advice column part of the show? No pink sheep. I've got some real doozies. My life is a wreck. Ah. That's the format she requested, but if you just want to ask your standard Farl Answer Bust questions, like you ask me with your donations, I'm not saying that might not also be acceptable. Oop. That's a speaking of Lorgon111, that's a Lorgon111 invention. Pushing the boat before getting in it. I used to just get in the boat and slowly turn it like a rube before heading in the direction I wanted. Do I still have a... Oh, I got a couple nights to go still. Speed strats. Look at these perfect stairs. Oh, there he is. I'm like, where's Wolfie? These are the true speed strats right here. Bow! Oh, Wolfie, go on and get it. If Kurt had an advice column, would it be thoughtful and introspective? With Kurt doubt? Oh, there'd be plenty of Kurt doubt. I don't even have any advice for myself in most situations. Can't even speak the words. Who really ever has advice for themselves? Tim Robbins? Isn't that that guy with the teeth? Yep, that's what he's known for. Is it Tim or Tony? Tony the Teeth. That guy with the teeth. Hey, I'm a guy with teeth. Look at how the clouds are shaking. Something I really never noticed before until you see it up against the mountain. Oh, Tim Robbins is the actor. Tony Robbins. Okay, well, it is Tony. All right, I knew it was T something. And one of them was right and one of them was wrong, but I chose incorrectly. Which is why you don't want me giving you advice. They are both guys with teeth. You are right. Tony Robbins is the life coach, inspirational speaker guy with the teeth. I'm sorry, is this just a dangling shard? Right here? Like some sort of approaching alien spacecraft? Oh, it's not dangling, but it certainly is a shard. Neat. Yes, Tim Robbins is Shawshank Redemption fame. Oh, beans. Okay, Wolfie. No. We're not going this way. Yeah. No. I'm trying to find my way to the shard. Connor Sherlock game. Neat. Oh, it might be floating. Oh no, it's just kind of dangling there. I like it. How often do you look at another man's teeth? If you've seen Tony Robbins, there's little other place you could lay your eyes. Go, dingus. Alright, it's honestly a little bit less impressive from this side, but oh, no matter. Is that a pink sheep? No. Oh. Ooh. That looks like some sort of evil lair on the horizon. Evil lair on the horizon. Wolfie will never learn if you keep giving him treats every time he hurts himself. Bloinkus. Ooh, jeez. Thank you for that, whatever it is. Oh, that is something I think I would like to do. Is I guess try out the channel points betting, voting. For like the best guess for the F3 number. But that's still a few weeks off. We just saw those guys spawn. There was a chance it could have been a pink spawn, but it did not. Predictions, yes, not at all calculated via spreadsheets and various equations and algorithms. Predictions. Wolfie? Oh, beans. Oh, there he is. All right. Predictions are not available in all markets. What? Whoop. Okay, bye. They're illegal in the Netherlands because it's gambling available for children? Channel points? Or just the actual... Like, I've never used it. It's you guys who told me about it. Oh. Oh, there's only... I thought it would be multiple choice. Oh, well then in that case, I don't like that at all. Yeah, basically we would have to, like, say, is it more than this much or less than this much? Like, if it's only two choices. That's a bummer. We let down by Twitch once again. Who could have predicted that coming? That cow just came out from under the earth. That was gonna happen. Excuse me, excuse. Thank you. Nope, that's not a bed. This is a bed. All right, hang in there, everybody. All in. Double or nothing. Oh, there he is. Ooh, buddy. What else? What else is new? There is here's something to talk about now that there's less than a Minecraft day to go on about it. There is some questioning of the JPL NASA's Perseverance rover. They're holding on to the images till Monday. And people are disappointed about that and kind of wondering what the deal is. Because previously, what with Curiosity and, I mean, even it was a question I asked at the Cassini mission NASA tweet up. I said how they basically just publish the raw images as they come in, and in a lot of cases the public takes that and, you know, creates things out of it faster than they can, and yada yada. They think that's a good thing, and will that inform similar decisions on future missions? I can't remember what specifically they answered to that at the press conference. But now for some reason, because even like Cone was saying, oh, they'll have the video on today, Saturday, like the video of from the sky crane. Yeah, now they're saying wait till you see the rest, and there's some press conference scheduled on Monday. And there's still, if you go to, there's still a website for the raw images from Perseverance, but it still only has the first 3 images of the first images we saw from the landing, just after the landing, through the nav cams with the lens caps on. Even though, like, we've seen other images, like the one of the rover dangling on the sky crane. So that's weird. Building hype. Right. But why? Like, I could see why they don't want to do it on a Saturday, because newsrooms are out of the office until Monday. But at the same time, that has never been their tactic in the past. It's always been, you know, uploading the raw images to the website, and all the nerds fawning over them in real time as they came up. And then maybe they could hold a press conference on Monday with all the images we've already seen and stuff. So yeah, we just hope it's not like a new policy or something this is going to, you know, maintain throughout the mission and future missions. That would be disappointing. Did they have video of the landing like the last time? They didn't have video last time. Last time was just a series of still images that you might have seen stitched together. But now I think they have, is it like 30 frames per second video? Of like 12 seconds, or it's a very short clip. It's going to be like of the actual sky crane maneuver. Right. And then like now we're saying, well, now I think, you know, that might be leading to all these fake images. Like there's already a very popular, widely spread, this is video from the new rover and it includes sound, but it's not. It's a panoramic still image from Curiosity, and then it's got audio overlaid, which might be the audio from the sonar equipment on InSight. And like that's making the rounds and people are like, oh, neat, even though it's like, okay, neat, but it's not the real neat stuff that you're actually going to see. And you know, all these Science World and Astro News, all these content scraping Twitters and Instagrams are posting them, and they're getting millions and millions of views, you know? I think JPL maybe just wants a break. No, I don't think they want a break. This is like the most busy time. And really publishing the stuff to the raw images is largely an automated system for previous missions. So yeah, this is a little weird. It's kind of like, huh. Wonder what that means. Like maybe they are just building up for this first release on Monday, and then after it'll be back to normal. So, just kind of hoping, like I said, it's not like going forward. Pleasing the people that get them funding. We're the people who give them funding. It's funded by taxes. There's no pleasing advertisers or anything. Which is why all the data is public domain. All the images from the rovers, you know, images from Hubble, public domain, NASA images and things. So yeah, little interesting news there that I saw just before starting the stream. You know, it's a little bit of interesting stuff. No, it's no issues. They're like this is not a like there's not problems. This is like a they've decided. This is a decision. Oh. What a strange little Jenga puzzle we've got here. Who knows? I mean, we can only speculate at this point. But it's not nominal to what we space exploration fans are used to from NASA missions. Non-nominal anomaly. Phenomena. think this is as good a place as any for a hidey hole, don't you think? Wolfie, you wanna... There you go. Speaking of nominal, we did it. And nobody fell asleep that we are aware of. Are you sure your dog didn't cut the internet to Johnson Space Center, Doc? Just a thought. All right. Well, like I said earlier, thank you to Lorgon for joining us as a guest on this here 11th day. How appropriate. He joined us on the 11th Farlands or Busta Day 10-year anniversary-a-thon extravaganza orama 2021 for the CDC Foundation to crush COVID, and we crushed it. We crushed the $4,200 goal today, up to $4,272.42. It's looking like Monday is going to be a good day for the girlfriend takeover of FLoB. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably tweet it, although at this point I rarely tweet when I go live anyway. And yeah, let's go to sleep. All right. What's the megabytes? What's the megabytes? What do you think? Nobody? Bueller? This is interaction. 34,567. I'm sorry, it's 34,632. 632. You all lose.